Have you ever felt like there's something wrong with the world? Not just the everyday problems we see on the news, but something deeper. A fundamental flaw woven into the fabric of reality itself. A force so vast it shapes everything we see and feel, from the concrete world around us to the very thoughts inside our heads. It's the source of all our collective struggles, our anxieties, our deepest pains. Imagine you could perceive this force. You can see its influence everywhere, in everything. But here's the catch. You're the only one. Everyone else seems completely oblivious, living their lives in a state of blissful ignorance. In fact, their happiness, their ability to find any fulfillment at all, seems to depend on not seeing what you see. So, what do? You, the lucky one, cursed with this awareness. You can't fight this force, any more than you could fight gravity. You could try to wake others up, to show them the truth. But what would that accomplish? You'd be dragging them from a pleasant dream into a waking nightmare, revealing a truth they are powerless to change. Is that an act of enlightenment, or an act of cruelty? Their very identities, their sanity, might be built on the foundation of that dream. If you could choose, would you willingly wake up into a world you knew to be unbearable? If you can't fight it, and you can't share it without causing harm, you're left with only one option: to cope. But how? The very essence of being human is connection. We are social creatures who need to share, to relate, to feel understood. But how can you connect with anyone when you don't even exist in the same reality? When others describe a beautiful sunrise, you see the mechanics of a dying star. When they are moved by a powerful song, you hear only calculated frequencies. What they find meaningful, you see as a fleeting distraction. What common ground can you possibly stand on? It's like a person with sight trying to describe the color red to someone born blind. The exchange is meaningless. Worse still, how can you trust anything in their world? If their reality is a fantasy, a dream, then everything they know, believe, and feel is filtered through that illusion. Even without any intent to deceive, their experiences are distorted. Their truths are not your truths. So you are left utterly, profoundly alone, separated by a gap of perception that seems impossible to cross. And yet, what if the key to connection wasn't in denying the force that separates you, but in understanding it? What if the very thing that isolates you is also the only bridge you have? You've already accepted that this force is greater than you, that you are powerless against it. But just as you can despise a poet for their character yet be moved to tears by the beauty of their poetry, you can learn to appreciate the magnificent, terrible artistry of this force. You can respect its power and find a strange beauty in its influence, while others are blind to the force itself. They are not immune to its effects. Its power is so immense that it ripples through their dreamlike reality, creating moments of intense, raw emotion. They may not understand the source, but they feel the essence of it. They feel tragedy, awe, sorrow, and despair, even if they attribute it to the superficial events of their lives. This shared experience of the essence, that is the bridge. That is your common ground. When they experience a profound loss, or a moment of crushing despair, for a fleeting instant, they are touching the same raw nerve of reality that you live with every day. The context is a fiction, an illusion from their dream, but the feeling, the core emotional truth's real. And for someone who cannot experience the illusion, that raw, unfiltered reality is a thing of profound beauty. So, in a strange and paradoxical twist, you find your connection not in their joy, but in their suffering. The more this force impacts their world, the more opportunities you have to feel a sense of shared existence. The more acute their experience of its essence, the more beautiful the spectacle becomes to you, the lone observer. You aren't causing their suffering. You're simply witnessing a moment where their dream is punctured by the real. The best part: you're not harming them by finding solace in these moments. Their experience is subliminal. They feel the intense emotion, but their minds quickly explain it away, focusing on the superficial cause. A bad day, a sad movie, a personal failure. They shrugged it off and retreat back into their blissful dream, leaving you with the memory of a shared moment of genuine feeling. This means your connection, your brief reprieve from solitude, is as fleeting as their awareness. It's a tiny window where two realities overlap. A brief, beautiful, and tragic moment of shared humanity. And for the one who sees the truth, these fleeting moments are everything. They are the proof that even in an unbearable nightmare, you are not entirely alone.